Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're learning this elbow hang split from the SPANSET. This one's been really popular on Instagram lately because it is gorgeous and it's a really fun way to use the SPANSET. Plus you can add a couple of different variations, so you have several different shapes and it's almost like a little combo by itself. This move is a little bit rough on your elbows. Even I feel it, and I have elbows like leather at this point. So you might want to put on a protective sleeve or a leg warmer or just something to protect your elbow a little bit. As always, before we get started, it's the reminder to subscribe to my channel. Yay! Seriously, please do take a minute to subscribe to my channel. I've got lots of tutorials, so make sure that you check it out and subscribe if you haven't already. Here are some pro tips for this move. My first pro tip is to remember that, like with any knee or elbow hang, make sure that you have the SPANSET or the hoop in the pit of your knee or elbow. So in this case, we've got the SPANSET really nice and deep in that elbow pit. Make sure it's not on your bicep and it's not on your forearm. My next pro tip is to put your hand as far down the hoop as possible. That is going to let you push the hoop farther away from you and also control the entire position a little better. And finally, don't just let yourself hang in the air. Really lift that back leg up and arch your back, looking up with your head to make this look like a much nicer split than if you're just kind of hanging there. Now keep those pro tips in mind while we break it down. From a seated position inside the hoop, you're going to reach up as high as you can onto the SPANSET, slide your hips out the back, and then put your feet on the bottom bar so that you come into this seated position at sort of a right angle with your body, and your feet on the bottom bar with your hands on your SPANSET. Pull with your arms and push your hips upwards so you're standing up in the hoop. Then you can take one arm off and hook your elbow around the SPANSET close to where it meets the hoop. This is a really nice position by itself, so take a minute to show it off. When you're ready, place your free arm back on the SPANSET just to help hold you steady as you go into the position. Then lift up the opposite leg of the arm that is hooked on the SPANSET. I have my left arm on the SPANSET, so I'm going to lift up my right leg and take the outside of my ankle with my left hand. And here's another pretty position you can take a minute in. Make sure you're grabbing the outside of your ankle, so your hand should be on the front of your ankle and not taking it from the back. If you take it from the back, it's going to feel really weird. Next, I let go of the SPANSET with my other arm. I reach through the gap between my body and my leg, and I take the side of the hoop as far down as possible. Your arm is nice and straight, and then you should be able to lift your bottom foot off the bottom of the hoop and come into your split. At this point, the weight of your body is holding the hoop out where it is, so you can even take off that arm and do a little circle with your arm or some pretty movements or whatever you want. To come back into the hoop, grab the side of the hoop with your free arm and then take your bottom leg through the middle of the hoop. Release your elbow so that you can hold the top of the hoop with both hands as you bring both your feet in through the center of the hoop and sit down right where you were when you started. You can also throw in an extra split as you're coming out. Once you have your hands both on the top of the hoop, simply slide the bottom of the hoop down towards your knee and lift your free leg to the back to come into this split position. Here's the whole thing in real time. This is going to be a slightly off balance position, meaning that your weight is not exactly in the center of the hoop, so you may get a little bit of a sway from side to side. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning this move. It's really pretty and I think pretty unusual. Make sure that you check out my channel for lots of other tutorials for all levels and for other aerial videos. I do videos every Wednesday and Saturday, and I will see you guys next time.